welcome you to this first Canada Day in Central Park. So, thank you to our organizer, Canada International, and Chad and Mulligan and his team that are doing a terrific job. And for sure, we have to thank very much our sponsors without whom we couldn't be here today. So thank you very much for organizing such a great program. Yes, we are from the Consulate General of Canada. I'm here with some of my colleagues, and we have also our colleagues from the Canadian Permanent Mission in New York. And we're very proud to represent Canada. But what is interesting is that we're not the only ones doing a great job promoting Canada. There are 250,000 Canadians living in the tri-state area. Woo! Many of them are here today, so thank you very much. And we also have our American friends and friends from all over the world. I met people from Argentina and from different other parts, and they either had studied in Canada, they had family in Canada, they have a Canadian partner, and they are maybe working for Canadian companies. There are more than 38,000 New Yorkers working for a Canadian-owned business here in New York. And in fact, there are 8 million jobs in the U.S., in the whole U.S., that is based on the trade and investment with Canada. So, all to say that the Canada-US partnership is very special, and we see that on different fronts. It could be on the trade front, like Canada and the US are the biggest trader in the world. We trade $2 billion a day of goods and services. It could be on the financial services side, where all major Canadian banks are in the US, and many of them are sponsoring this event today, so thank you very much. We are also on the innovation front. We have Canadian technology accelerators here in New York on digital media, clean tech. It could be also on the community side. We have our friends that are organized here in New York in October, the Terry Fox Run. So I hope that you're here today and you'll come back for this terrific event in October. And we also have on the social professional side our friends from the Canadian Association of New York, CANI, that they are also here and they are very active in New York. Alors, les opportunités de collaboration entre le Canada et les États-Unis ne manquent pas. Je vous ai donné plusieurs exemples de différents éléments, mais il y a quelque chose de tout particulier entre le Canada et les États-Unis. Nous sommes ici, en plein cœur de New York, à Central Park, à fêter la fête du Canada à New York, à quelques jours seulement de la fête de l'indépendance des États-Unis. Alors, c'est une autre raison, une autre preuve de notre amitié, de nos liens d'amitié profonds entre les deux, et j'espère que vous célébrez et le 1er juillet et le 4 juillet ici. We had just a great team. The consulate team just won. They had told me, they had put me that they had a strong team. I was not sure if it was true, but they won the first game, so congratulations, guys. And the girl, it was my colleague, Miriam, who saved the feminine side, so thank you very much. If you are still here on July 1st, so I hope you enjoyed the whole day. We talked about the concert tonight. If you are still here on July 1st, there will also be the Canada Day concert at Joe's Pub, where New York singers pay tribute to the Canadian songwriters. And also, don't forget, after dark on July 1st, look up the best example of Canada-US collaboration. The Empire State Building will be lit with Canada's color. So you can follow Canada's activity on our Facebook, Canada in New York, on Twitter, on our YouTube channel. And happy Canada Day, bonne fête du Canada, et joyous 4th of July.
Thank you so much, Danielle. So we have the next bit of really exciting action we have on the stage is some trivia. We have a very special Pat Kiernan is here to join us. Come on up, Pat. Pat from New York 1. Kiernan, I am sorry, I don't know you better, but I understand you have some trivia questions. And I also understand we have found a group of unsuspecting smarty pantses from the audience who are going to come up and try their hand at the trivia, yes? Yes, you guys are there, I know who you are. So we can just get them on stage. Okay. Oh, perfect. All right, I'm going to hand this over to you then. Thank you.
So he needs 2 more people.
Okay, thank you. Welcome. Happy Canada Day. We do some trivia nights around the city. We do an event every few months in Brooklyn at the Bell House, and we play with the format that was perfected back a few years ago when I hosted a show on VH1 called World Series of Pop Culture. So using World Series of Pop Culture rules, it's head-to-head, one-on-one trivia. Jennifer and Aaron are our first 2 competitors. Jennifer and Aaron, come on up. We've created 2 flights for trivia here. We have the Canadian and non-Canadian flight. Jennifer and Aaron both have some connection to Canada. Come on up, ladies. You are?
Jennifer.
Jennifer, what's your Canadian connection?
I'm from Toronto area originally.
Visiting New York or living in New York?
Live here.
And Aaron?
Hi, I'm from Toronto area as well, and I've lived here almost 10 years.
Okay, Aaron, I'm going to put you over on my left so I have one on each side. It's easier for me to work here. Question number 1. This will go to Jennifer. Jennifer, American-born Ernie Coombs was known in Canada for what CBC morning show? Okay, Jennifer doesn't know. Aaron has a chance to steal for our first point.
Is it Mr. Dressa?
Ernie Coombs was Mr. Dressa. Aaron's up 1-0. Aaron, here's your question. Rusty and Jerome were the supporting characters to what human TV character?
That would be the Friendly Giant.
She's a powerhouse. Wow. Our iconic Canadian TV category. Aaron's up 2-0. There are 6 questions in total. So if Aaron gets another one, she's pretty much mathematically knocked you out, Jennifer. Jennifer, this is your question. Who was the host of CTV's Canadian Idol?
For 20 years.
Aaron, you have a chance to steal.
I'm going to guess, is it Ben Mulroney?
Ben Mulroney, you're 3 for 3. Aaron, if you get this question correct, you will have swept the category. Which Canadian Olympic TV host shares his name with a prominent U.S. TV newsman?
Brian Williams.
You got it. Yeah. There's our first champion. Jennifer, thank you for playing. Aaron, we have a prize package for you. Somewhere here, someone will appear out of nowhere with a prize package. Joshua, this has something to do with you, right?
It does. So you're getting a very beautiful bottle of maple vinegar. That's come from Niagara. It's a Vidal wine vinegar that's been infused with maple, and you can make all sorts of dreamy things with it. So enjoy and feel super Canadian when you're eating it.
Okay, we're going to bring 2 American competitors up now. They are Joanne and Elizabeth. One of each side, please. On my left. Elizabeth, where were you born?
New York.
Do you have any Canadian relatives? Okay. What caused you to come to Canada then?
My friend.
Canadian friend? Okay. And on my right?
Joanne.
Joanne, tell me your closest connection to Canada?
Well, my husband's Canadian.
Okay. Okay, you may have the upper hand here. We'll give it a go. Elizabeth on my left, Joanne on my right. We'll put the first question over to Elizabeth. Canada has hosted the Winter Olympics in which 2 cities?
Vancouver and Montreal.
Incorrect. You have a chance to steal. The Winter Olympics were held in Vancouver in 2010 and Calgary in 1988. No score. Joanne, here's question 2. Which city hosts a film festival known in the movie industry as TIFF?
Toronto.
Correct. Toronto International Film Festival. Joanne's up 1-0. Elizabeth, question 3 to you. Expo 67 was a World's Fair in which Canadian city?
Montreal.
Montreal's correct. We're tied at 1. Joanne, Calgary's annual rodeo and fair is known by what cowboy-inspired name? Stampede is correct. 2-1 for Joanne. Question 5 to Elizabeth. A snowman named Bonhomme welcomes visitors to which city's winter carnival? For the Steel. Quebec City is correct. 3-1. Only one question remaining. Joanne, congratulations. You're our second winner. Elizabeth, thank you for playing. We have another prize package waiting here. Okay, one more round of trivia here. I need my 2 remaining Canadian competitors, Steve and Laura. Steve and Laura. Steve and Laura are there, right? Laura, tell me your Canadian connection. You live here now? Okay. Steve?
Born in Montreal, moved here in 2006.
You've been here for a while now. Settled into New York. I have 6 questions in the category Canadian politics and history. Steve, I'll start with you. Who was the first Prime Minister of Canada?
First Prime Minister, John W. MacDonald.
I think you've had 2 guesses and the middle initial was wrong on both. Okay. Would you like to steal? That's correct. That's correct for the steal. Laura with the steal off the top. Up 1-0. Laura, this is your question. What's the name of the value-added tax introduced amid political controversy in 1991? For the steal, Steve?
I was actually 4 in 1991, but I remember goods and services tax.
First of all, I don't believe you, and secondly, that's correct. All right, they've each stolen each other's question. We're tied at 1. Steve, which Quebec politician lost a leg to the flesh-eating disease in 1994? Correct. Up 2-1. Laura, here's question 4 for you. In 1986, Tim Hortons began which enduring customer contest? Roll up the rim is correct. Generally, you're supposed to roll your R's when you say it. Roll up the rim to win. Yes. It is the roll. You guys are sweeping these. We're 2-2. 2 more questions remaining. Steve, on the plains of Abraham, British Commander Wolfe went up against which French commander's troops? Well, remember that Laura has a chance to steal, so you know. Incorrect. Would you like to steal? The correct answer is Montcalm. Montcalm. Final question to break the tie. This question goes first to you, Laura. Who was Canada's first and only female Prime Minister? Do not yell out answers from the back. Or from the side. Okay? Okay, for a chance to, on our final question, take the category, Steve.
Kim Campbell.
Kim Campbell is correct for the win.